Animal Chiropractic Education Course, walking the dogs as usual. Today, I want to talk a little bit about fasting. Fasting, resting the gut. We've seen a few patients recently whose complaints have been, they're not eating, they quit eating, they won't eat their food, I can't get them to eat anything. And I want people to realize that one of the things that we oftentimes forget is that in this big belly of ours, it's not just our stomach. The liver and the pancreas and the spleen and the kidneys all work together when they are digesting food and when we are active and doing things, and when our animals have a job to do. Those organ systems also have a job to do. If your animal is going through a phase of detox, and I've seen this in horses, when we feed them our special blend detoxing food, it's an anti-inflammatory horse food, they will go through seasons where they might not eat for 5 days. And what are they doing? They're not colicking. What they're doing is they're waiting for their liver to catch up with the detox. Because as they're eating an anti-inflammatory food, their body is getting rid of all kinds of things. Heavy metals, leftover chloride, leftover fat. And as that body's metabolizing those things, sometimes it takes a little rest for the liver and the spleen and the kidneys to catch up so that they can filter out those materials. When that happens, they might take a day or two. A great example of that is this. I am doing a liver detox today. I started it last night. For those of you who are interested, I have a Facebook page that describes a gentle liver detox you can do at home. There are no drugs involved. There's nothing you have to go to the order. You can just buy it. And that liver detox allows your system to get rid of elements that are bogging it down. The liver to remove gallbladder stones. It helps your liver to remove other things that it's been holding on to, because the liver stores stuff. Some examples include, if you've been taking colloidal silver for a long time, your liver will store that colloidal silver. And it's not using it for anything. It's just sitting in the cells. And a gentle liver detox will help you remove those kinds of things, fat stores in the liver, that sort of thing. That said, sometimes our animals who, are going through seasons of change, and don't get me wrong, this time of year it's not unusual to see a heavy worm burden. It's not unusual to see a heavier parasite burden, because there are many things going on. Lots of release of hormones from these animals as they go through reproductive cycles, and when they release those hormones, it signals those parasites that have been sitting in their tissue for a very long time, since birth, to activate, migrate to the gut, and cause irritation. So it's not unusual to see that happen, and right now it's a good idea to let those animals rest their gut. It may require some additional help to rid them of the parasites. However, definitely talk to a professional about that so that you're using an appropriate anti-parasitic agent. If you're a veterinarian or a chiropractor and you want to learn more about how these seasonal changes affect your animals, you can find us at animalchiropracticeducation.com. We train veterinarians and chiropractors to build successful animal chiropractic practices. And when they learn that, they also learn that animals need time to rest. They need time for that adjustment, the correction of vertebral subluxations to do their job. One of the biggest things that we hear over and over again is that animals got adjusted by someone else and they got worse. They got worse in their illness. What happened was they got adjusted, and a lot of the waste products that were held up in the body got released into the body, and now they got worse because their liver and their kidney and their spleen, all those have to catch up. They have to be able to find time to get rid of the waste products. Again, if you're interested in animal chiropractic training, we have it's a live replay webinar airing this Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Time, and also Thursday, 5:30 p.m. It's a live replay. That means we'll be there to answer questions. We'll be there to help you understand how animal chiropractic in your practice can be an amazing addition to the health and wealth and livelihood of your practice and your community. So join us for Intro to Animal Chiropractic. Register at animalchiropracticeducation.com. It's free. It takes about a little more than an hour to work through all of the clarity that we want to help you with. Thanks everybody for joining me today. It was great to see you.